and welcome to my ePortfolio. My name is Taylor Stober and I have been a student in the OU MLIS program for 2 years. My time in the program has been enlightening and I have actually been inspired to change career paths from a museum professional specializing in archival management to a librarian in a public or academic library focusing in reference and user services. This ePortfolio is a labor of love demonstrating my progression in the field of library and information science, and ingrained within the portfolio is my passion for the profession. I did not enter this program expecting to alter my career path. In fact, I had once thought that I had found my calling working in museums. I loved history, but especially loved organizing the collection, filling out paperwork, cataloging artifacts, and helping others with their research needs. I was a student of and professional in the museum industry for nearly a decade and originally applied to be a student in the MLIS program to advance my career and specialize in archival management. However, after merely one semester in the program of phenomenal courses by Dr. Rubenstein and Dr. Minobe, I discovered a new love for the library and altered the course of my career to focus on the library profession. This new career path was a bit scary, but was guided by 3 specific learning goals that I set for myself. The first of those learning goals was to build my professional network by joining and participating in local organizations, state organizations, and national organizations. This was something that my professors and mentors in the history and museum fields had always encouraged me to do, and as such I was always familiar with and in communication with a variety of influential museum professionals and external professionals as well. It was and remains a goal of mine to do the same as a librarian. The second of these goals was to develop and enhance skills in reference and user services. Even before I knew I wanted to focus on that field of study, I knew that enhancing these skills would be beneficial to all library science areas. After all, everything from cataloging to programming is designed with the user in mind, and therefore keeping this as a goal was very important to me, and it's actually reflected in a lot of my artifacts for my courses. And the third of these goals was to learn about and become familiar with technologies prevalent in libraries, anything from cataloging tools to searching tools, collection development tools. All of these tools are incredibly important no matter where you work in the library. And I really wanted to focus on this as one of my goals, and it's pretty reflective in some of my artifacts as well. These goals, though, and my newfound love for libraries encouraged me to actually reach out and volunteer at a local library, intending to gain both experience and to grow my network. I spent 4 months performing a variety of circulation tasks, from shelving books to shelf reading, checking in and out materials, assisting patrons, all of these things that I had not been super familiar with in terms of libraries, but was very similar to the museum roles that I had taken on in the past. I thrived in this role. I think those librarians saw me come in every time super excited when there was like shelves of books to put away. I'm pretty sure they started holding extras back for me. And we had such a great relationship, and it ultimately led to me applying to and actually receiving the lead circulation position at the OCCC Keith Leftwich Memorial Library, where I've actually been for nearly a year now. And I've kept up a lot of those relationships with that public library in Kingfisher. But OCCC, I have actually had a lot of opportunities for growth. I now manage anywhere between 4 and 7 students, depending on the semester, and have therefore gained valuable supervisory and leadership experience that not only will affect future employment opportunities, but I think have actually had me grow as a person. I'm a member of the Staff Association at OCCC. I'm a member of the Libraries Marketing Association, and I've actually had an opportunity to join multiple hiring committees. All of this stuff I had not had an experience with in the past. And so even if I end up in a special library, a public library, no matter where I am, these are very valuable skills that I have gathered from just going in originally for an archival specialization. I have also managed to expand my network to include a variety of experienced academic librarians who have been incredible influences on my time in the MLIS program. So about the portfolio, I mean, that's why we're here, right? This ePortfolio is actually a snapshot of my experience in the MLIS program at OU. It includes artifacts from both core and elective classes, and reflections on the program and my experiences within it. It is simple to navigate with drop-down menus on the left-hand side of the page, and is organized into 4 main sections. These sections are also linked with various links in each section, and the home page has links for them at the bottom as well. So you can use the left side menus, or you can use those links at the bottom of the pages. The About Me page features myself and an introduction to my background and goals. And it also includes a link to my professional resume. You can get to that either from the left side or a link at the bottom of the About Me page. The ePortfolio requirements page includes my assessments, goals, and reflections, as well as various statements required by the ePortfolio, such as my professional philosophy statement, participation in professional organizations and service, potential for leadership, goals for continuing education, and my closing statement. The coursework page, the big part of the ePortfolio, is divided into 2 sections. One is my core courses and one is my elective courses. And each course page features an artifact that I am especially proud of. It was really difficult choosing these artifacts, and so I really hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoyed creating them. Finally, the ePortfolio concludes with a guidance section in which I detail my interactions with Dr. Burke, my advisor. As for concluding this video, I would like to express my gratitude to those individuals in the program who assisted me throughout the program, including Dr. Burke. I would also like to thank Dr. Escobar and Dr. Rubenstein for introducing me to cataloging and reference services through challenging and exciting courses and assignments, because you can't have exciting and challenging without one or the other. As well as all the other professors who challenged me throughout the program to be the best librarian I could be. I would also like to thank all of my colleagues at the Keith Leftwich Memorial Library, my husband, my family, basically everybody who supported me throughout this entire thing. And honestly, I'd like to thank myself. I put a lot of effort into these classes, into these assignments, and into this portfolio, and I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much.